This is my Culture Meets Culture project by Laura Birchfield on Poland. Poland lies in the northeastern part of Europe, lying between several world powers. In its early years, Poland was divided between Austrian, Prussian, and Russian empires until it declared its independence in 1918 during the First World War. It was the staging point to spark the Second World War, when both Germany and Russia invaded and split the country in half in 1939. After World War II in 1945, Poland had become a satellite district of Communist Russia until 1989, when the Polish government became a democracy and established a market economy. Literature in Poland had been predominantly oral until the 10th century, when the literature was now produced in Latin. During the Renaissance in the 1500s, Mikołaj Rej produced the first fully Polish work of literature, which led him to be known as the father of Polish literature. At this time, Poland produced its genuine poet Jan Kochanowski. Later, Poland will produce 3 Nobel Prize winners for literature: Henryk Sienkiewicz, Władysław Reymont, and Czesław Miłosz. As Poland was dominated by a communist regime where there were several political restrictions placed on literature from 1940 to 1989. After its split from Russia, Poland's literature became economical, which means it was based on the question, what would people buy? Performance artistry has always been a popular art form in Poland. In 1763, the first public theater was erected, giving way for oral literature to be taken to a whole new level. Ballet has been a major art form for Poland, and it's based off of the folk dances passed down over time. The most significant form of performance art that came out of Poland was the pianist-composer Frédéric Chopin, who is known as the embodiment of Polishness. In early December of 1854, some 100 Polish families arrived in Galveston, Texas, to make its way to a town 55 miles southeast of San Antonio. The dubbed town Panna Maria, which means the Virgin Mary in Polish. Panna Maria is the first Polish settlement in all of North America. Not wanting to face the hardships of the Texas wilderness, Polish settlers only traveled up outside San Antonio to establish Bandera in 1855. After the Civil War in 1865, the Texas cities either founded or held a majority of Polish settlers were growing. Poland has left its mark in Texas by bringing its elaborate paper cuttings with colorful papers, which you can see during festivals, and kielbasa, the sausage that's saturated with garlic, pickles with dillweed and vinegar, and during Easter, pisanki eggs are exchanged among family members to signify friendship and love. Women would wax and dye the eggs before the holiday and then paint elaborate designs on them. These are known as Easter eggs nowadays. And finally, polka music, where you can distinctly distinguish Polish polka from others by the use of the fiddle.